Cordelia?
I'm great. Good to see you. Yeah.
Good to see you.
Is this an original tonight?
This is an original.
Lucky us. Can't wait to hear it. All right. Do we need to check anything, or are we all right on the sound?
There's the mic. All right.
Oh, I hear you.
There's an awful lot of reverb. Okay, that's better.
There you go.
That sounds like me.
All right. Everyone,
There's
please.
hardly any reverb in my actual voice.
That's true. You don't have a sound box built in? It's crazy. All right. Everyone, please welcome Kevin Kelso.
Thank you. This is a 100% true story. I first heard about it in an interview on NPR with a gentleman named Daryl Davis. Now, Daryl is a world-class boogie-woogie piano player, but that's not what he was being interviewed about. Turns out he also has a kind of a peculiar hobby, especially peculiar for a black man living in the South. Anyway, I heard his story and I said to myself, that is the stuff that songs are made from. So I wrote one. And in honor of Daryl and his music, I wrote it in a boogie-woogie piano style. Only problem being, I didn't know how to play boogie-woogie piano. So in order to perform it for you here tonight, I had to learn, which mostly consisted of practicing this figure right here for hours and hours a day. For weeks and weeks and months, I do not exaggerate. And if you think you're getting tired of hearing it, spare a thought for my wife and daughters who were locked down with me at the time this was going on. Daryl Davis was playing in a bar one night, but his was the only black face in sight. After the show, a guy asked him to come sit down. Never heard a black man play like you. It's just like listening to Jerry Lee Lewis. Daryl said, what? Black people invented that sound. Jerry Lee learned it just like I did from records and the radio, studying Little Richard and Fats Domino. They talked it over while they had a drink. Then the guy said, let me think. I don't recall having a beer with a black man before. Daryl said, come on, you can't be serious. I can't believe I'm even hearing this. Cause if that's true, there has to be something more. Then the guy looked kind of embarrassed, like he couldn't think of what to say. Reached in his wallet, pulled out a card from the KKK. And now there's a black boogie-woogie piano playing man working on this white supremacist band, a card-carrying member of the Ku Klux Klan. Well, that fan quit the Klan, who would have guessed? Then Daryl called in with a strange request. Could you arrange for me to meet the Grand Dragon if you try? Cause there's one thing I can't get straight, see. How could someone decide he hates me when we've never even met? I'd like to ask him why. The line went silent and his friend said, are you sure you want to do that? Remember how curiosity turned out for the cat? But now there's a black boogie-woogie piano playing man working on some kind of crazy plan to meet with a dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. Now some said that Daryl was wrong for even talking to someone so far gone, but they met, they talked, and they were friends before too long. And when that dragon quit the
also. Fantastic. The practice paid off. By far. That was awesome. All right, well, I'm sure Nick Goodman's going to keep our energy up, as he always does. Wake him up! There he is. After that will be Jonathan Dale, Todd Siegel, Tanya the Empress, and then we will break down the band, set up for our solo acts. Yeah, there we go. Does Jonathan Dale know he's next?